I mean, I'm taking
Primordial.
Right.
Is that a David Aja cover?
Right, he's so blurry. He's not
No,
dead,
that's,
Right, take him, he's not dead.
Yeah.
It looks like his throwback to his Hawkeye stuff.
Yeah, the purple,
Colors,
I don't
kind of target
You're
look.
talking about-
But you're not
you're talking
reading
about
this
Slate,
right.
No.
You had
I
laser
had
eyes.
surgery
I
when I was 37.
I would
They
have
said, by the way,
recommended it
give it away
after
10 years.
last issue, which I think is the penultimate issue. I think
But I
is the
mean,
last one.
Well,
I
not before I
strongly
couldn't have read that.
recommend it.
Yeah.
It was
Really?
just a blur.
First it was just recommend, now strongly
Now
recommend?
strong
Wow.
recommend.
All right, I'll
You're-
take that under advisement.
You're a We 3 fan.
I did enjoy We 3, yeah.
I wouldn't at all say it's the same as We 3, but it gives me a little bit of that vibe.
Glasses. And I was like, glasses? I can lose
King of
glasses.
Spies.
Like,
Oh,
Just the
that's-
latest.
huh.
Mark Miller's got
I
like
didn't
3
know
books out now.
I'm reading Magic Order, and I didn't know that he had that out as well.
It's Feast or Famine.
Yeah, right?
With Mark.
Yeah.
This is only the second issue. The first issue did not really do anything for me. It wasn't bad. It was just like, just goes into you, goes out of you. No calories.
Yeah.
But the Scalera, I think, I forget which one he did. I think Space Bandits. I like the art, so has that going for it.
It's never gonna wear off.
Never read Department of Truth either.
What?
Now I was like, oh,
Tinian.
This is
I'm not a big fan of
That's
Tinian,
wearing
but-
off. There's nothing you can do. The good
That's
news
a
is I
strong
took my
recommend.
glasses
That's,
for,
I don't know, my
See,
top
see,
3
see,
books of last
You're going to
year.
strong recommend a Tinian book, and then now I'm kind of questioning your strong recommend of the first book.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And I like the art. You can tell it's good because Glenn rags on it
I don't need those.
Yeah.
constantly.
See, I don't need
That's
those.
how I know
My glasses.
I'm right.
My
I'm right.
prescription is so strong now that with my
see.
glasses on now,
Girl Scouts.
I have to look over them now.
Oh, I do that.
Jim LaFood, yeah,
because
I
I
think
can't
it-
use this
yeah.
on my
the,
phone
the artwork is
or
very
or anything like that.
clustery, everything's jammed together and kind of squiggly, and I don't
because
really know what's
need
going
my
on.
glasses, but what's going to happen the
Jim
next
LaFood.
time I go, and it's going to be soon.
He
I
gives
think
you a lot
I'm
of
just gonna have to get
book
the- I'm just
for
gonna
your
get the
money.
bifocals or the
So
the
here's the
transition.
I'm impressed by anyone who can do like the
Yeah,
writing
you
and
just gotta get
full
used to.
art
You gotta get used to the way you look,
themselves.
though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That auteur.
Yeah. Feel,
He's
So
which
it's
he
no more
has.
like the big
I like the first issue a lot. I kind of want to write.
If you say strong recommend,
I'm not going to say
then
strong recommend.
yeah,
I
I'm going to
won't.
ask you to leave the store.
I only have so many rounds in the strong recommend revolver. I realize.
So basically, my whole bottom.
If I
is just
like
gonna be
this issue as
blind.
much
It's
as I
just
like
gonna
the
be
first
just
issue, I'm going to have
glass,
to write
yeah.
in.
And
That's
it-
why
it-
with mine
I
would
think
be-
his
Yeah,
last
yeah.
series is
So,
the
yeah,
only
so I
other
don't- yeah, I don't need
series
it for a
I've
book,
had
but I
a
do
letter
believe it or not,
published
I do
in.
it for the
I'd like to
computer.
write into him again just to be like,
because
this
it's still a
book rules.
distance. It's still. I mean, it's.
But I
mean,
won't strong
if I get a little
recommend it
okay,
yet
I don't know, I
after
can
this
see it, but
one
if I
issue.
wanna
Not
sit
all
back
robots,
where you
just
should
some.
sit back.
Not all
It's got that little
robots.
blur.
Do you know
So my
Junior
glasses,
yet?
I'm happy to support
fine with it.
AWA.
I need it for TV. You know, I need to watch TV.
This
without-
book doesn't do anything special for me. This is the end. It's just,
No calories.
it's just there. Yeah, it's
given
given me a wet BM.
Oh, wow.
over there.
Yeah.
So it is a pain in
We
the
have
ass
to edit that
constantly taking-
Bleep BM.
Forget in the house sometimes. I also have a
Marjorie
TV,
Finnegan,
watching my-
which
my
I didn't even
TV.
realize at
Oh,
first that this Ennis book was coming out, but
need the glasses for that.
he's probably in my top 5 writers ever, and this book is hilarious.
So I'm in the movie theater.
What's that?
Time displacement,
Yeah, they worked at the movie theater. And then I went,
sister chasing sister through time as a time bandit.
Why can't they get along?
Well,
Just bury the
she's
hatchet.
responsible for her eye being put out.
She has another one,
One
though.
thing. She does
And
have
she looks good in an eye
another.
patch, so that's fine.
Ghostbusters.
It all works out.
And the lead character has sexy times, so those are fun.
Yeah, on the way home. Yeah, I was
Is
like,
this the
I don't know
end?
how this is going to work in the theater. But
I
this
think
was
this is
also
the
like-
end,
There's
yeah.
some obscure pics there, my friend.
Homesick Pilots, Wingard, another person like Greg Smallwood, where I would love to own some of his art, but he
The
works
interior's
all
like
digital,
Greg
so
Smallwood,
there's nothing to own.
You don't need them.
I'm
You
sorry.
just go on
The interiors are like a Greg Smallwood thing?
Well, just he does it all
I've
digital.
driven
Oh,
over
okay.
a thing or two in the
That's
past.
why he's great.
So unless I
Even
were to
though I had
commission
laser eye
him,
surgery
there's
and
no
stuff,
way
I
to
don't think my-
really
I think my
own
laser
like
eye surgery
original
was
art from
Yeah.
him. I suppose I could pony up and do that.
Right over it. Something.
That's the
Parking lot,
Smallwood's
I
the
could
man. I
go
love
forward
Smallwood.
with it. I could-
Comic show in Concord.
Conquer, Little Giants.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So he does that. He's kind of he's done doing the Boston show.
Yeah.
But he'll do that show, and it's kind of a nice old comic feel.
The guy that runs the show comes here.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah, yeah.
with the wife, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
They're, no, not Patrick.
Jason.
Jason, yeah.
Jason Broadner.
Beard, yeah.
Yep.
Tall guy, yeah. They're really nice. My dad really likes them, and he likes going and doing those shows because it's not a lot of work.
Yeah.
But we went there, and I remember looking across from me, and someone's selling a Werewolf by Night at 8.5 for I want to say like $6,000, and I'm like, holy shit! I'm like, they're worth that now, and it's just like X-Men Giant Size one. They're ridiculous right now.
It's like digging up gold nuggets in your backyard.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, you think about all the things, and then you see the people on TV. If I could invest in one thing, it would be silver because it might double. Yeah. Well, you know what? These comic books have quintupled.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the thing that's crazy. Yeah. It's.
I still don't look at buying comics as stocks though. I'd rather still buy stocks. It's
Oh no! You gotta be, But it's cool because it's like you look at it and you're almost diversified with when you have like all sorts of weird stuff.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I collect one thing I just picked up that I've always wanted one. I thought it was cool. I saw one. My grandfather had it, but I got a $500 bill, and I got it it was graded, and you know what? Some people might say, well, why? Because I like it.
Because it's cool.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And most likely, it's not going to lose value. Will it go up? Who knows? But
right, because we don't do $500 bills anymore.
no, and it's graded, so I know it's authentic and everything else. And but yeah, it's neat.
What collectors just speculate.
Well, you can, and that's that. You
should collect what you like.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, there's
Right,
when
you
I was growing up, everything I liked. A good thing I wasn't a speculator because everything I liked was shit. Predator, Aliens books, they're worth nothing.
I got boxes of that shit.
Yeah.
God.
But I mean, also anything
Unbelievable.
Terminator, anything like that,
Yeah.
But now, but you're right. It is the thing where it's you look at it and it's you get what you like and what you want.
Exactly.
Sure, you can go out and you can get certain like books that you think are going to be, if you have the money and you can afford a lower grade of Amazing Fantasy 15. That's a smart book to buy. I mean, and they've climbed quite a bit.
I had 3 at one time.
Yeah, I told my dad if he gets a low grade, and the advantage is obviously I'm not going to be paying retail.
Right.
But
right.
if he gets it in a lot, I said if you get like a 2.0 or 3.0, let me know.
Yeah.
Because it's possibly affordable.
It's a wicked
Yeah.
book.
Yeah, I got mine. I got a real shitty copy in a lot on eBay once, right?
Yeah.
And it was the worst looking thing you ever would see in your life, right?
Now.
And it came with like 4 other books. It was just tattered. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
But I had one. I could say, well, I have one. And then one came through the store.
Yeah.
And another one came through the store.
Yeah.
I says, well, I'll sell one of these and move it. Well, I ended up selling the real shitty one. You know, right? It's for like $650.
Right.
He got it graded. It was a 0.5. 0.5s are going for like $4 or $5 grand now. Yeah, it's.
You get someone that really wants it, you'll get $8,000 for it.
Yeah,
that's the thing. I mean, you could see even pages. This is the new thing. I mean, I know they've done it for a while.
Yeah.
But when at the comic show I was there, and they had I forget the page it was, but apparently there's certain pages that are looked at more than others. So even pages are worth a lot of money.
I'm thinking about ripping up some of my shitty books and just send all the pages. I'll get more for it than I will the book.
And then you know what else has gone big? And there was really no parameters on pricing or anything like that, but was like the original art.
Yeah.
Like the book, the art. And I mean, I remember, my dad never got into that, but I know Bashara. Do you know Bashara?
Well, who's the guy that came in? He was
I don't know
into
if
the
he-
art.
Mark.
Well,
Wasn't he on the video?
this guy Bashara is big into like he's big. He's in the comics, but he's big. He kind of shifted.
Oh,
to
into
all,
the artwork, right? Yeah.
all the the art, and it's cool. I mean, as a kid, I used to look at it and be like, "That's cool," because that's the original. Now it's all done, on the systems and stuff, so you don't have
Right.
all that original art, which is kind of cool.
See, I don't want the new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the stuff that actually has the lettering still on the pasted onto the artwork. That's the stuff that I like, not the computer shit. It's like they hand drew this on this art thing and they put the letters on it.
Yeah.
They put the letters on it too. I have maybe about 10 pieces like original comic
and that's
art.
cool.
Yeah,
I mean, that's neat. I mean, it's neat stuff. I've always been, You know, I always, I can't describe, well, I can describe, but I always remember, ever since I was a little kid, going to the comic shows. And I've been going to those shows since I was probably 5 years old.
The old ones in Boston at the
Radisson.
at the Park Plaza Hotel.
Yes,
right?
yes, yep.
Those were the best. You know? Right. Yep. The back. You could tell. I mean, you could tell where it's wavy. Where there must have been some water or something that was on this before. But and you obviously get rusted stable. But yeah, no, the whole book's complete. I went through the whole thing. It's all connected to, and the back just doesn't look as good as the front. But it's I mean, but you could feel the wave, like the wave and stuff in here. Yeah. Yep.
I'm good with that. I mean, if I want to get it graded, which I might eventually, but I have no intention of selling it. So, you know, I'll probably call you up and say, you know, hey, hook me up with your buddy there and see if you can press out some of this. Yeah. But as of right now, it presents well enough for, you know, it's right there. Yeah. And it's funny. I mean, it's the wrong time to have got, you know, got one. Because when I was looking them up to price them and stuff. There's a couple that have sold online with part of chunks of the cover totally missing for like $125. Yeah, and I'm looking, I'm going, are you kidding? You know, it's how they skirted around their own law. You know, the comic guide where you cannot have an undead creature because zombies was kicked out, right? Like, you know, you couldn't. So that's why Marvel went with the Haitian-style zombie, which are not technically dead, right? So they got around the zombie way that way, and then Morbius, the living vampire. Right. It's like, okay, I see what you did here. Yeah. And that's why, like, you know, bucking the system. I'm like, okay, I like that.
Yeah, so it's like I'm not even. I mean, I'll watch the movie when it comes out.
Yeah, I have no hope for any Sony movies.
But I don't care. The fact that it's Morbius, I just don't care. Like I watched the commercial. I saw the ads when I went to see Ghostbusters for it. And I'm like, you know, if this thing wasn't a Marvel movie, I would never watch this movie. Even the trailers had me not interested in seeing it.
It wasn't the same guy that did Joker and Suicide Squad. I mean, Suicide Squad or
the first one.
Was it who? Jared Leto? Is that the guy who?
Yeah, he was Joker in the. Jared Leto was Joker in the Suicide Squad.
Yep. Isn't he Morbius?
Yes.
Is he? Okay. So, yeah, I already don't like him. Yeah. But, I mean, he was better at... I mean, I guess his portrayal of Joker in the Snyder Cut was better than he was in Suicide Squad, but I still wasn't, like, you know, going, hey, he was great, you know. But I know. But, no, I mean, the book presents nice. Yep, I'm happy with it. I'll live with that. All right. Very happy, very happy.
Good.
And the rest I'll pick up, anytime any stuff like that comes in.
Well, I remember you just mentioned a couple weeks ago when you said, I'm looking for with the Human Torch.
Yep.
And I said, oh, I know I have some of that. So Saturday, what I did was Saturday, I went up and I went upstairs and dug out, because I mean, I have about 8 boxes of stuff that needs to be priced to bring in. Never mind other stuff that I still need to bring home. But that's what they had now. I says, all right, let's go see. I know I had some of those strange tales he's talking about, and just pulled them up. Those
are all the ones from my father's collection that I sold as a kid, you know, for really ridiculous. I mean, I walked down to the local comic book store and he saw me coming in and a smile on his face because he knew he was going to get, because I was going to take whatever he gave me, right? Because I needed it for, I had a girl to take out, or I needed new Doc Martens, or, you know, so it's like, my dad won't miss this. So now, even though, you know, my father doesn't expect me to ever fill those back in, I feel like there's a moral obligation in my life to actually get some of those books.
So at that time when you were selling them, your dad didn't know you were selling?
So basically what you're saying is you stole them. Yeah.